With today's solar eclipse, the Sun, Moon, North Node, retrograding Mercury, and Chiron are all in Aries. And collectively, over the next 6 months, we are stepping into a new journey of vulnerability that could ultimately change the direction of our lives. Now, this is likely to be a change that you have been asking the universe for, but you may have been too embarrassed or ashamed to admit that you truly desire it. This might be in an area of life where you've always struggled, but Aries Energy, as represented by the Emperor in the tarot, he's calling you to face that challenge head on, to defeat it once and for all. In fact, you may be looking at ultimately building your personal empire around successfully overcoming this particular obstacle. You see, today's eclipse is all happening specifically in the second decan of Aries, which is actually represented in the Three of Wands card in the tarot. This is a card of knowing that your ships are coming in, but the intentions that you've put behind inspired action will most definitely result in the manifestation that you are desiring. Notice the flames on the wands of this particular version of the card. There's a lot of passion, a lot of fire behind this desire. Also, notice how the figure is prepared, surfboard in hand, for that perfect wave that she knows in her mind, body, and soul is on its way to her. She's stepping into a journey of inspired action, ready to spring with determination at a moment's notice towards her destiny. However, with Mercury in retrograde this month in Aries, we also know that we may stumble and fall a few times this month as we attempt to find our perfect wave. Now, this will likely hit each of you in a slightly different area of your life, kind of depending on what house Aries is in for you. But no matter what it is, this will likely impact your core identity, since Aries does rule the first house. For instance, as someone with a Scorpio ascendant or Scorpio rising, this Aries energy is firing up my sixth house of work, organization, daily routines, and healthy living. And honestly, leading up to today, I've been kind of called out by the universe to step up my game in the area of diet and fitness and overall health practices. This is an area of my personal life that has been a source of shame and embarrassment for me. And it's been something that I constantly have to consistently work at. It's not something that comes naturally to me. And I've already been stumbling a bit in my attempts to address this area of my life. So this started kind of happening as soon as Mercury went retrograde on April 1st. And honestly, I might not hit my stride with these new health routines until retrograde ends later in April on the 25th. And that's okay. In the trying, I will find my killer wave and eventually surf it to success in health over the next 6 months. The energy is just right that this could forever change how I currently identify. I identify as someone with health and fitness issues. It's always been a constant struggle. It's going to move me away from that reality and towards a reality where I'm someone who enjoys the daily routines of healthy living and who's eager to share that joy of discovery with others. So be sure to check the house that Aries rules in your personal natal chart to discern where this energy is pointing you. I've linked a couple websites where you can do just that for free in the description of this video. Also today, you want to keep in mind that Mars, Aries ruler, is conjunct Saturn right now too. See, Mars is the planet of war and action, and Saturn is the planet of discipline. And both of these celestial bodies are in the sign of Pisces. So the lessons this month and in the coming months will be incredibly tough. We will have the potential to push through them, though, and push us into action that will ultimately benefit the collective consciousness. So these two malefic planets in the sign of spirituality are essentially teaming up to give us the collective kick in the pants that we're all needing so that the vibrational level of the planet can be uplifted and so that we can better understand our interconnectedness. And so I've pulled a few cards for us today to help us as we navigate these particular energies. However, before I get to the reading, if you would please, if this information's been helpful at all, please subscribe to the channel. It's a huge help to this channel's growth. So we start this reading with the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands reversed. There's something in our lives that has stalled out, and it's become sort of an embarrassment for us. We've lost the passion that we were trying to deal with this area of life with the Ace of Wands reversed here. And we really don't want to talk about it or address it with the Eight of Wands reversed. And likely this is something you may have been trying to desperately bury. This is very Chiron and Aries energy right here. But now we are focusing on gathering into ourselves. We are starting to understand our value, our worth, and know that we must be in flow with the universe in order to establish a new foundation for ourselves. You see, the energy of 4, the energy of April, is all about establishing these foundations. We're building our new lives coin by coin. We're essentially taking the rest we need to reevaluate the direction that our life has been headed in this area for a while. And we're gathering the resources we need to build the abundance that we are desiring in this area. Whether this be love or career, health, creativity, knowledge, or any other aligned pursuit, we are learning that the universe will provide us with even more than we need to step into this most abundant timeline. Again, very Mercury and retrograde energy here. And as we head into the upcoming energy, we can see ourselves overflowing with the abundance that our patience and determination has awarded us with. We're now securing our position in this new version of ourselves, reaching our goals, finding success, and generously sharing that success with those around us. The King of Pentacles is the energy of the good father, aligned both with the sign of Aries and the earth signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You can see he has manifested his dreams, and it's through daily consistent action. And he shares his wealth and abundance with his kingdom. He is here to remind us of the success and achievement that we will feel as we accomplish this goal, and how we need to be sure to share with others once we reach this new height. In the advice, we have the Ten of Swords. This is a card of painful endings, betrayals, feeling like we've been stabbed in the back. But it's also a card of major healing opportunity, opening us up and healing us. It's a card of hope and resiliency in that way. Again, Chiron in Aries is advising us that this path will be difficult. It will be one that touches on our insecurities because it's lifting the veil on any delusions that we may have been hanging on to. But this painful truth isn't being revealed to us in a malicious way. Instead, the wound is being revealed so that we can tend to it, clean it, care for it, and ultimately heal from it permanently. This dark night of the soul, if you will be met with a beautiful new dawn that is filled with more light than you've ever experienced. So you are advised with Ten of Swords to remain open to love and joy as you process this ending and look to the sunlight that awaits. Every day over the next 6 months, we are healing. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please do like and subscribe. Again, it's a huge, huge help to the channel's growth. I hope you'll stick around for this next reading right here. Thank you so, so much for being here today. I wish you love, luck, and light during this solar eclipse and for the next 6 months. And I'll see you next time.